Decline by LaKeta Caston. Fade in. Exterior early morning. Establishing camera shot on a modest home. Shrubs and grass are overrun. Huge dirt mound is in the driveway. POV. Camera moves up the porch to the front door. Door opens and the camera moves through the house, filming various rooms. Camera pauses on several pictures on the wall of a loving family. A door is opened, and we see inside the bedroom where Laney is sleeping in bed. Laney, 50s to 60s, educated, spiritual, independent, and proud, is roused out of sleep. With half-open eyes, she sees a flash of a figure in the open doorway. Startled and fully awake, she opens her eyes to see a closed bedroom door.
Shoot! Are you out there?
No answer. Not sure what she saw. Laney looks around the room but hears nothing. She gets out of bed and cautiously goes to the closed bedroom door and listens. She still hears nothing. Realizes she must have been mistaken.
What the hell am I doing?
Laney takes clothes out of the closet, grabs a robe and towel and enters the adjoining bathroom. Interior bathroom. Laney is looking in the mirror, examining her face. Her dark circles are obvious. She looks run down.
Who are you? I need to take some vitamins.
Laney turns her back to the door and turns on the shower. A shadowy figure passes the bathroom door. She does not notice. She turns to close the door and steps in the shower. As she is in the shower, the water pours down her head. We see the bathroom door open slowly as she is bathing. The door slams shut. Startled, she steps out of the shower and puts the robes on her body. She steps in the hallway and looks both ways. She sees no one. She turns back into the bathroom to turn off the shower, and the figure passes by the door again. Laney does not notice. Interior hallway. Laney is dressed in sweats with the robe still on as she walks down the hallway towards the kitchen. She pauses in front of a door as if trying to answer a question. She has a look of sadness on her face. Teary-eyed, she walks away from the door and heads to the kitchen. She sees an outside door open. She looks outside the door, around the room, down the hallway, and eventually closes the door. Interior kitchen. Laney is at the kitchen table, drinking tea and eating a small meal. Camera zooms in on bills and collection notices as she places them on the table. We notice a second plate on the table. She stops looking at the bills and stares at the empty chair.
What am I doing?
Cell phone rings. She looks at the caller ID and does not answer. She tidies up everything in the kitchen and makes sure all the cabinet doors are closed. After placing one last item in an upper cabinet, she looks at the uneaten second plate of food on the table and places it on the counter. Interior hallway leading to bedroom. Laney walks towards her room and pauses at the picture on the wall.
I miss you. I'm praying for peace and healing. I know it can happen. I know it can happen. Let me get to the store.
Laney leaves the picture in the hallway and goes to her room to put on pants and a shirt. A figure appears briefly in the hallway, unnoticed by Laney as she enters her room. Interior hallway leading to kitchen. Laney walks down the hallway to return to the kitchen. Camera follows behind her to the kitchen where she is shocked to discover all the cabinet doors are opened and the extra plate she has set on the counter is on the floor, food and all. Refrigerator and pantry doors are open, and food is everywhere. The garbage can has been pushed over. She is shocked, surveying the kitchen when her phone rings. She answers.
Mama, I've been calling you. We need to talk.
I really can't speak right now. I'm heading to the store.
I know you are always busy, but we really need to talk about your living situation. It's not safe for you to be there by yourself with...
I told you I can't talk right now.
Mom, I know you're tired of... Forget it. I'm flying in this afternoon. We have to resolve this.
What? No, you don't have to come. I promise, I'll call you. I have to go.
Mom,
Laney hangs up the phone and hurriedly exits the house. Exterior driveway. Laney closes the door to the house, locks it, and heads to her car, still rattled. She's fumbling with the keys to her car door and is suddenly surprised by Mrs. Morgan. Mrs. Morgan, 40s to 50s, a bit pushy, nosy, inquisitive, unable to read the room, a staff secretary at the university where Laney's husband worked.
Hi, Miss Maree? Laney? Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I startle you? I've been calling, but no one answers the phone, so I decided to stop over after I heard the news about Dr. Maree taking a turn for the worse. Such a brilliant man. We miss your husband so much at the university. The students loved him. His door was always open. No question was too small. It's a shame to lose such a great mind. So young, so young. I just want you to know that if you need anything at all, we're here for you. We can start by getting this yard taken care of.
Mrs. Morgan, I'm sorry. I have to go. I don't have time for this.
Please, excuse me for being so... Laney, you don't look well. Are you getting enough sleep? Looks like you've seen a ghost. Please, let's sit for a minute. You've had a lot going on.
I don't have time to sit. I have to go. I'll call you, I promise. I just have to leave now. I have to get away from this house.
Let me leave my number so you can call me.
Laney leaves Mrs. Morgan in the driveway. Mrs. Morgan watches Laney pull off. She turns back towards the house and notices a slight movement in the window. She continues to look at the house. She sees no further movement, shrugs it off and leaves. Fade out. Exterior, driveway, afternoon, hours later. Fade in. Laney pulls the car into the driveway and sits in the car. A bag of groceries and another small bag full of door locks is in the passenger seat of the car. Laney stares at the house for a moment. She pulls out a brown paper bag with a small bottle of liquor. She opens the bottle and takes a huge swig, and lays her head back on driver's seat, eyes still on the house.
Come on, Laney. Get it together. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this.
Laney is startled by a knock on the car window. Cydney, Laney's daughter, 30s to 40s, educated professional, controlling, used to being in charge. Cydney is trying to get her mother's attention. She is frustrated and perturbed at her mother for refusing to have a much-needed conversation with her.
Mama, I've been calling you. What are you doing in the car? Mama, get out of the car. Let's go in the house and we can talk.
Laney grabs the groceries, bag of locks, gets out of the car, and heads to the house and opens the door.
I told you not to come. I'm busy. I have a lot to do. Go back home. I'll call you later.
Mama, this isn't... Mama, let's talk. We need to discuss this house and your care plan.
Go home, Cydney. Go home. I'll call you when I need you.
Laney is blocking Cydney from entering the house. Laney drops the bag of locks and Cydney sees them and looks at Laney confused. Cydney pushes in the door and sees the kitchen in its catastrophic state. Interior kitchen continuous. Cydney enters the kitchen, Laney right behind her.
What is going on here? Do you see this? How can you live like this? This is not healthy. Mom, either you get some help or I'm going to send social services.
I didn't get a chance to clean yet. That's all. I'll get it done. See? I'll be done in a minute.
Stop. I need you to listen. The mortgage is overdue on the house. You've stopped working full-time and you can't afford the bills anymore. You are drinking in the driveway. You don't speak to anybody. Never answer the phone. When was the last time you went to the doctor? Mama? I'm worried, Mama. I don't want to lose you too.
What am I supposed to do? Tell me. What? It's the only way I can...
It's been 2 years since we spoke to the doctor. Sell the house, Mama. Sell the house and go somewhere that you can get the help you need to be comfortable.
No. It's the only place he knows. I can't do that.
It's the only place he knows? He's not here anymore, Mama. He's gone. That part of your life is over. It's dead and buried deep. He's never coming back.
Get out! Get the hell out! Get the hell out of this house! How dare you? You respect nothing. Nothing! All he's done for you all these years. You just want to forget? Forget, forget, forget. Just like we never existed? Like we were never here? How could you forget us? How could you forget how we were? How could you forget me? How could you forget me? Tell me, how?
Laney starts to cry and collapses in a kitchen chair. Cydney watches her mother for a moment and goes over to the table to console her. The women cling to each other as a figure moves behind them and rushes out of the door. Laney notices the open door.
Oh, no! No, no, no! Please, God, no! Not again! No!
Laney rushes out the door in pursuit of the figure. Exterior, House Street, continuous. Laney is running after the figure that is moving quickly down the street. Laney is exhausted, mentally fatigued, trying to keep up.
Please, please, come back! I can't do this! I can't! I can't!
Cydney runs past Laney.
I've got him, Mama. I've got him.
Cydney catches up to the figure and touches him.
Daddy, you're going the wrong way. The house is back here. Let me take you.
Dr. Maree, 50s to 60s, tall, elderly, stately man with a cane, walking briskly, professor at the university. Dr. Maree is battling dementia and Alzheimer's disease. He continues walking as Cydney approaches him.
I know where my house is. I know where I live. Get your hands off me. I'm going home.
No, Daddy, the house is back there. Come on, let's go. We don't have the time for this today.
Get your goddamn hands off me. Talking like a goddamn idiot. I know where I'm going.
Cydney looks around to see what she can do to distract her father and sees a rock on the ground. She picks up the rock and chases after him.
Dr. Maree? Dr. Maree, can you tell me what kind of rock this is? I have never seen one like it.
Oh, that's a pudding stone. See how all the pebbles are together? See how all the colors are different but connected by this stuff that looks like cement? Different and together. Different and together. How did this get to Louisiana? Your mother used to name the colors. I would pick these up when I visited my mother in Michigan and bring them back for her.
My mother liked the colors?
Yes, yes. People thought I called her Puddin' because I liked dessert. Oh, it was because she liked these rocks so much. It was our secret. Nobody knew that but us. I don't eat that mess.
Dad? Are you here?
Laney has caught up to Cydney and Dr. Maree as they are talking and watches them interact.
Of course I'm here. Where else would I be? I'm standing right in front of your blind eyes. Hey, Puddin', you better get in the house. You look like you're about to pass out.
Hey, Jay, let's go this way. I'm about to make us something to eat.
Good. I couldn't find anything in that kitchen.
Cydney and Laney look at each other and start walking behind Dr. Maree, keeping an eye on him.
Most of the time now, he doesn't know me. We pass each other in the house like lost spirits, but I still want to believe he comes back. I live for the moments when there's a hint in his eyes that he knows I belong to him. On a day when I can understand 2 words that he says, I think, this is it. He flipped the switch, and everything is coming back. The way he was. He's back. He's back even if it's just for a moment, and I don't want to miss it. I know it's not realistic, but I still pray. I still pray. I need help.
I know. I'm sorry. Of course, Daddy is still here. It was wrong of me to say that. He's just a different version of him. But first, we have to take care of you. We'll get everything in order so we can take care of both of you the right way. Okay? Pudding?
Laney smiles and holds her daughter's hand as they walk back to the house behind their loved one.
There are 16.1 million unpaid family caregivers in the United States. 1 in 3 adults are responsible for the care of a loved one. Generationally, adult children are the most common primary caregivers. Family caregivers are overwhelmed and succumbing to stress, anxiety, isolation, and financial ruin. 1 in 2 have had their careers impacted negatively. 72% say their health has worsened since becoming a caregiver. 59% experience depression or anxiety. 32% miss their own doctor's appointments because of caregiving. 15% have been hospitalized. 15% have been hospitalized for their own health since becoming a caregiver.
Fade to black. Credits.